What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the film room. Today we're going to be taking a look at a free agent that I am begging this Cowboys front office to sign this offseason, and that is Jets safety Marcus Maye. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the things that I like out of Marcus Maye, how he's going to fit into our new scheme in Dan Quinn's defense, and what kind of price we would be looking at if we did sign him to a deal. Getting into what I like about Marcus Maye, first and foremost, it's got to be his versatility. The Jets didn't drop off too much defensively after losing Jamal Adams because they were able to play Marcus Maye in a similar role because he could line up pretty much anywhere on the field. You'll see here he's going to be lined up in this center fielder, one high type of spot, and he's just going to run with anything that comes deep to him. You're going to see Aguilar here get passed off to him, and he's going to run down the field, make a play on the football, and prevent a big play. Let it play out from you guys from this angle. You'll see he recognizes it, doesn't bite too hard on the outside move that Aguilar is giving, and stays with him down the field, gets his hand up, and makes a play on the football. This next play here is actually going to be from that same game and proves a point about his versatility. You may have thought looking at this play just originally, oh, hey, we got Marcus Maye up here again in that center field spot. Actually, this time we have him down here man-to-man in the slot on Hunter Renfrow. And this is one of the things that I love about Marcus Maye. You can line him up pretty much anywhere, and you're going to be in a good spot. And that's nice to have. You can match personnel with some of the weapons that these offenses are boasting in the league today. It's nice to have a guy like that you can match up personnel-wise on pretty much anyone, anywhere on the field. Let it play out for you guys here. You'll see him just manned up on Renfrow. Doesn't bite on any of those moves that Renfrow gives. Able to wrap around and make a play on the football to set up third and long for this Raiders offense. You'll see him down here again. Reaching around, no contact, just pure athleticism and recognition. Sticking with Renfrow there and making a play on the football. This play here, going to have him lined up over here man-to-man at the corner spot, except you're going to send him down here on a little blitz, and he's going to get up and make a play before the ball can get out there. Deflect it for an incomplete pass. You'll see from this angle, he just kind of flies off on the right side of the screen down towards Josh Allen. Just more of that versatility, lining him up outside like a corner and then being able to blitz him. This play here, you're going to see Marcus Maye lined up down here at the will linebacker spot, and they're going to send him on a little blitz, and he's going to fight his way through those blocks and get home for a sack on Josh Allen. Just another spot where you can put Marcus Maye, and he'll find a way to make a play out of it. This play here, going to have him coming down from that safety spot into the box. Not biting for anything here, just running with Josh Allen and then forcing a fumble on the other end. So from this angle, you'll see him come down here, kind of in a linebacker type spot again, getting around and then making a play. You'll see him swipe down on that football. Like I said, this guy just has a nose for the football and making plays. This play right here, Keenan Allen coming down, and he's going to crack him right at the 1 yard line. Shoulder pad on the football. Like I said, guys, just a playmaker, and you can use him at any spot. Another thing that really stood out to me when taking a look at Marcus Maye was his ball skill. In this play here, you're going to see him down. Another point on his versatility, too. In press man on Rams tight end Gerald Everett in this 4th and 4 situation. He's going to play it good off the line. Shadow him, run with him, and then down the field, this is key. Get his head around and make a play on the football. I always see you guys, and I'm right there with you, griping about our secondary guys not getting their head around to make plays on the football, and Marcus Maye is a guy that does that often. You'll see him. Ball's in there, he's running, he sees Everett look up, gets his head around with Everett's, and then makes a play on the football to prevent what would have been a touchdown. Going into this play here, I'm sure you guys saw this in the intro. Marcus Maye going to be playing in a cover 2 look, coming over the top to pick up DK, and then just tipping the ball to himself to make a play and again prevent another touchdown. You'll see him float over after the corner goes down to the flat, and then just look at the athleticism and concentration to make a play on that football. This was another play I showed in the intro, and this is one of the craziest interceptions of this past season. Again, in that same cover 2 look, he's going to pick up Preston Williams at the top of this route, and you can't really see it from that angle, but once again, getting his head around to the football, tracking that football, and then just making an unbelievably athletic play. See him get his head around again, and then somehow pinning this ball to his butt and maintaining control, not letting that ball get to the ground, and getting another interception on a play where he likely shouldn't have. It's just something you'll see a lot of out of Marcus Maye, and something that I think will be a refresher for this secondary if we're able to add him. Have a guy on the back end that's going to get his head around and make plays on the football, and not just settle for dumb pass interferences or just throwing his hands up and hoping for the best. Wanted to show you guys this one too real quick, because I think this one shows that center fielder kind of play that I think we'll see out of Marcus Maye if he is added to the Cowboys this offseason. We'll get into more of that later, but just for now, you'll see him kind of come up and then just straight drop back off into that deep middle third area, and then again getting his head around, making a play on the football, preventing a touchdown. You'll see it better from this angle. And look how he contorts his body too, goes through the hands of receivers and strips that football away. That's about as textbook and as good as it gets, and exactly what you want out of your center fielder safety. Getting into what I think Marcus Maye is going to be in this new Dan Quinn scheme, I think he's going to be more of the center fielder, deep third roamer, kind of to do that as well. I think it just comes down to that Marcus Maye is going to be a guy that we can trust more taking away a deep third of the field. In Donovan Wilson, we know he's that instinctual player that can come down and lay a hit. And as we know, in any Dan Quinn defense, he has kind of had this combination going. In Seattle, the Legion of Boom, he had Earl Thomas as that center field guy and Cam Chancellor as that come down, get in the box thumper. Then in Atlanta, he had Ricardo Allen as kind of that center field guy, and then Keanu Neal as your come down and get in the box thumper. So if we are able to add Marcus Maye to this secondary this offseason, I'm thinking more times than not in our base cover 3 1 high looks in this Dan Quinn scheme, Marcus Maye is going to be the guy dropping off into that deep middle third, while Donovan Wilson is going to be the guy coming down and filling in a hook to curl or underneath outside zone area. As far as what kind of contract we would want to give Marcus Maye, I think when it comes to where he fits in the safety market, it would be somewhere in this range. I think maybe in between Malcolm Jenkins or Adrian Amos, or just give him the Adrian Amos contract, is what I would see fit for Marcus Maye going into free agency. So basically 4 years at an average annual value of $9 million, and when he gets out of that contract, he will just be on the other side of 30. So I think that would be a good time to maybe reevaluate bringing him back for a short-term deal, or letting him go now that he's likely on the decline of his career. This also is on overthecap.com. You can go through and see basically any player position on here. So pretty cool website. Definitely should check it out. Not sponsored by them or anything, but I just use this website a lot. And also, if you guys wanted to see it over here on Pro Football Reference, here's Marcus Maye's stats from this past season. 2 interceptions, 11 passes defense, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, and then 88 total tackles. As well, I believe he had a handful of sacks and multiple QB hits. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you all for stopping by. I'm really hoping the Jones family takes a good look at this kid, because I think he is a stud and will give us the confidence that we need on the back end. Once again, guys, I appreciate you all for stopping by. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think of Marcus Maye. And do not forget to subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on other videos like this. Appreciate you all for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.